Well, you know what happens that unfortunately these scammers, they prey on sort of the senior citizens.
Yeah.
And, you know, it's a big thing you see on the news all the time.
Yeah, these older people, they're confused. They don't really
Yes.
get technology.
Yeah,
Really?
it gets pretty rough for them.
Really?
So not a big shocker that Sky says she might have been a victim of a scam.
We ain't done yet. It's time for the P1 Podcast.
Fun's not over yet.
Completely uncensored and unfiltered, except for that part.
Looking for the after party with it going.
The show's after show starts now.
Yeah, Sky, I mean, if you don't know how to use the calendar on your phone, this is not a surprise that you may get
Oh, really?
scammed.
Oh, yeah.
I think I know how to use the calendar.
You
I
think?
just prefer not
When
to.
have you ever opened that thing?
I've opened it and looked at it and decided I don't like you.
Okay.
Is
So I
Sky?
use
I
it.
think Sky is my mom, and Sky, and my 93-year-old grandma Judy are the only three women I know that.
My mom.
Oh, and Emily's mom,
And my wife, Deborah.
and
And my
Yeah,
mom.
it's Deborah.
And my
Deborah
mom.
still does that.
so these
too?
are all old. These are all either
These are
very
all
old women
Amazing women.
or women who are refusing to do technology.
Yeah,
They're the only-
technology challenge is what my
Yeah.
wife is.
no,
They're the only people I know
Amazing women.
that use checkbooks.
You're just stubborn.
groundbreakers, if you will.
Groundbreakers.
Opposite.
Yeah, stand in
wouldn't
their
that be
ground.
opposite?
Stand in their
Yeah,
ground.
how are you a groundbreaker?
Because I'm standing my ground. I'm not going to be a sheep
Would you-
with all your calendars.
when the-
and then
when
when,
the-
everything crashes and you're like,
When
I
is that
don't
gonna
know
happen?
when my dentist appointment
Why would
is.
anything
And I'll
crash?
be like, 3 months from now, I got to clean
If
it.
everything crashed, wouldn't the dentist office crash too? And then we wouldn't know
Yeah.
anything.
They
Yeah,
wouldn't
but-
have theirs either.
Yeah, but
Also-
I tell them, look at the cat calendar, bro.
So you'd be the person when they invented cars. You'd be the person going, "I'm never gonna ride one of those.
Yep.
I have my horse." Mm-hmm. You'd be that person.
I'll be all nice and shape, and you guys will be all fat in your cars. Yeah,
Wait, why would you be in shape?
because I'm riding and walking, and you guys are just
What
in
the
your,
hell
in
are
your
you
cars.
talking about?
Just how amazing I am, Eddie.
Okay, you're definitely not.
Wow.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So had a little bit of an issue on Friday, because we were selling a table on OfferUp.
I mean, why? You don't need the money. Like, just
Yeah, what
give
kind
it
of
to
table?
Yeah,
somebody.
what table were you selling?
So it's a sad story, you
Oh,
guys.
no. Here we go.
It's
Not
a
ready for this
sad
right now.
story about a gal who was doing a little bit of a backyard remodel, and it was supposed to take, a good 8 months to build an ADU and a little backyard deck. Took 3 years.
3 years?
And never got the deck.
Oh, that's
But-
unfortunate.
But what did this lovely lady do about
this is
a,
you.
a
Why
year
are you-
ago? She bought furniture for her new backyard that would be done any day now. Bought a bunch of Wayfair stuff, put it together. This table
Why would you buy stuff before it was finished?
because we knew we'd have to build all the Wayfair stuff and it would take
Yeah.
time. And we're like, well, clearly it's only going to take max a couple months to build a deck. So let's.
That was very presumptuous.
Yeah,
But
that was.
your husband doesn't work. It's not going to take him that long to put together furniture.
Yeah, and do
Right.
that in a
Yeah,
is
day.
what he does,
and
projects.
he's handy.
yeah.
It's
yeah.
not like he's not handy.
Right, but he needs a motivator when it comes to certain things. Like,
Not working is my motivation.
yeah, like,
He needs a
That's
motivator.
not your motivation?
like it's
Well,
weird.
isn't that his job, like to do stuff around the house?
No, it is, but it's weird because certain projects, like, you can't pull him away from. It's all he wants to spend his time on. But then there's other projects where you, like, literally have to write it down and be like, hey, remember you said you were going to do this? And putting together this outdoor furniture was one
fire
of
him.
them. Fire him.
Right?
So it sat in
I'll take that job.
it sat in boxes for a while, and then finally we put together our new outdoor table. We sold our old one on OfferUp to some lovely college kids. They were very thankful. And so we put this thing together, and then it sits in our backyard. And it is an outdoor table from
We still have a
Wayfair.
backyard, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't understand why you got to get rid of it.
Well, so we put it out in our backyard,
Yeah.
and it turns out that an outdoor table from Wayfair can't actually be outdoors because by the time it sat outdoors for 6 months, because again, the backyard wasn't finished, so it just literally sat out there for 6 months.
Is it covered?
Well, that's where it's supposed to be.
Well, right. No, it wasn't covered. But it was a wood table, and all the wood warped and cracked so bad that literally you couldn't put a plate or a glass on it because it was.
Then how did you sell it?
Well, that's the thing. So
Yeah, why would you
somebody.
even think about
That's
selling
really
it?
fucked up.
Well, somebody bought a brand new table, which was listed for $1,200, got it on sale for $800, listed it on OfferUp, completely describing the defects for $100. So
when you say somebody, are we still talking
Yes,
about you?
yes.
You've kind of lost me.
okay, so it's literally.
How much time do you spend on OfferUp?
12. Hold on a second. I gotta go back. Okay, now that I know we were talking about you. You said
$1,200 table.
$1,200 table.
I got it on like a sale because sometimes they'll do like
For
a flash
800.
sale.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nobody ever used it or sat in it.
$1,200 table.
Put together immaculately. My husband goes a little crazy with the wood glue and the whole thing.
Maybe that was the problem.
And put it up for sale for $100.
Maybe they said, do not use wood glue
Yeah.
and this will warp.
I overworked it.
No, the part that warped didn't have any wood glue. It was the
He's
one.
known for working wood.
Oh,
Sure
that,
is.
well, that
Heard
is
that
definitely
before.
true.
So-
That is accurate. So I thought it was a good deal if you're crafty, if maybe you want to sand it down. I don't know. Maybe you want to put a lacquer on it, a new top. I felt you're getting a $1,200 table that was never
Yeah, but it's
sat
clearly
on.
a piece of shit.
Yeah, I love this guy's
I mean,
acting like
just
this
because
thing is
it's
so
a
great.
it's $1,200 table that was a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, so all the chairs.
That's gonna dissolve in a week.
I want to see a picture of this thing so bad.
Oh, here she
I
goes.
can't believe what a $1,200
Oh,
table.
no, she has one.
That's
She
crazy.
got it for 800. Huh.
I did.
I got it for
I
800.
got it for 800.
Which is nothing to me.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Did it come with chairs?
Yeah, and so the
So you had
chair.
They were $1,000 a chair.
Yeah.
Yeah, the chairs are pristine. But here's the wood table. It's it's hard to see
Is it
how
a coffee
Let me see.
table?
it's hard to see how weathered and
Sky, I
warped
love you,
it is.
but you described it as though it was like she said you
She
can't
did-
even
she
balance
gave-
anything.
She gave like a
Oh, no,
roller
you
coaster.
can't.
It's like it just looks you. Like
Here it is. Here's the listing. $1,300 actually. Here's the listing of what it should look like.
Fine.
the table looks just
Here's
like
the
a table that's
beautiful
been
chairs
outside.
that you get to keep. With
Wait,
your.
let me see the full table again because I
Why is
just.
she moving so fast?
Yeah,
I
could
can't
you
see
chill
anything.
out?
Like, I haven't seen anything yet.
Like, can you see where the wood is like split and how discolored it is? Like, I'm telling
Yeah.
you, it was a
No,
it's
definitely
a roller
a
coaster.
cheap. It's definitely a cheap
Yeah,
piece
yeah,
of
yeah.
shit.
Like you couldn't you
It's
couldn't put a
definitely-
cup on
You
there.
definitely got taken for a ride.
Yeah.
I would have immediately
No, you
called
can't.
Very dramatic.
Wayfair. I don't understand why you didn't.
Well, we had an issue with another Wayfair thing that
Yeah.
was very difficult to return, and the fact that it sat in our backyard for probably 6 to 8 months, I knew I didn't have a leg to stand on.
Who are you
Or a
talking
table to sit on.
Hey, who are
Okay.
you talking to?
Thor
This
probably
guy
coulda
could have
got
got
it
a
done.
full refund and a free
Do you
table.
remember the time?
Or could've got
Remember
it
the time I was with Ashley's Furniture and they completely screwed me for months and months and months. And it turns out, and I kept calling and calling and calling, and then I eventually showed up to the store because I was so mad.
Yeah.
And they gave me like a couple $100 gift card and then a free giant clock. And then all to find out that my wife's the one that ruined the table.
Whoops. Uh-oh. Wouldn't have admitted that.
Oh
but okay.
wow!
I mean, this was like 8
Okay,
years ago.
okay,
But
all right, so we're
my
safe.
point is,
Yeah. No, I should have
call
tapped
him my
you
boy.
in. I should have tapped
Call
you
your
in.
boy, my
I know, but
I don't understand why you guys don't do this.
well, we also had an issue because once we got the chairs, we realized that any bigger people in our lives
Oh my
wouldn't
God.
be able. They were very small, like chairs,
Bigger
very
people?
narrow.
Could the boo not fit in it?
No, he could fit in it, but it wouldn't
okay.
be comfortable. But he
When he
was
stood up, would the chair go with him?
like that's kind of how it like looked. Like certain
gets up.
people we know would not.
He's walking around with it.
Or
He's
your
stuck.
neighbors are all neighbors here is Lore. I'm
Okay.
stuck again.
Okay, you're so stupid. So we knew we had to sell it at a super discount. It like really we just kind of wanted it gone. But if you want to negotiate, if you want to give us like $80, whatever, even though we're taking a massive
See,
loss, but whatever.
This is the kind of thing my wife would have done, and we're moving in like 6 months, and we need an outdoor table, and she would have fixed it up.
What a nice bit offer to you.
That would have been nice.
No human wants this table. Like even
I mean,
Wait a minute. Clearly somebody does. I mean,
like,
well, so we got 3 offers on it, and I reached out to all 3 of them being like, hey, here are some up close pictures. I just want to let you know exactly what
You're
it
being
looks
upfront.
like. And that all 3 of them said no thank you. So then we got the 4th person who
well, why did
came.
you post? You shouldn't have posted the legit picture as the first picture.
I didn't.
But that was
she's-
it.
She's saying she sent them up close.
No, but on
pictures.
the offer up though, you have like the
So-
legit photo.
So
of
the
what it
offer
looks like.
up has like all the photos of what it actually looked like.
Yeah.
And then the last photo was the listing, but I put in the description exactly what happened and how it was warped
okay, so that's in
and
the description,
cracked and all that,
Okay,
right?
okay.
Because you're not trying to scam anybody, right?
No, I'm
This
like,
isn't an Emily situation.
Right.
yeah, I'm
Hey!
I'm super upfront.
Emily would put in the regular stuff,
Perfect condition.
and just say slightly used.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say perfect.
Gently used.
Yeah,
I
and
would
then
say
and then
perfect,
sell
but
for
I would-
$500.
But I would definitely make it seem better than it was.
And then when they showed up,
100%.
hey, this is really warped. You'd go, is it? You think?
Oh,
No.
Where?
100%. Without a doubt.
So the fourth person, thank you, the very warped Eddie.
didn't look that bad.
The fourth person finally reaches out, and I say, "Great, when would you like to come look at it?" Because I'm like, clearly, I'm scaring these people off. All the details are in the description.
Well, you're basically telling them hey, I
don't
wouldn't
buy this
fucking
thing.
buy this.
No, he's a piece
Like,
of
why
shit.
are you telling them that?
I don't know.
You're a
That's what.
terrible salesperson.
That's what my
Yeah.
husband kept
Opposite of
telling
me.
me.
Yeah.
Yes, that's what my husband kept telling me.
Hey, we're really interested. Are you sure? Because this is a piece of
I
shit.
wouldn't buy it personally.
Did somebody say, hey, why are you selling this then? Can I just have it for free?
Right. So the fourth person reaches out. I don't do that because my husband had said exactly what you said. You're scaring everybody off. And then as soon as I arrange for them to come out and look at it, that's when my husband's like, well, did you tell them? And I'm like, well, no, you told me it would scare them off. He goes, well, they're going to come fucking look at it and not be happy.
Make up your mind.
I'm like,
Yeah.
whatever. So they come out Friday night to look at it, and she's taken aback, and she says to her man, like, do you think this will work? And they're touching it, and she's talking about like rehydrating the wood
yeah.
and like,
Oh.
I'm
You
like,
gotta do that.
adding more
Gotta spit on that
moisture.
thing.
Okay, I don't think she said spit on that
That's
thing.
how you rehydrate something, Sky.
I don't think so. I don't think that's how you do it. Okay, great. They decide that they're going to take it.
Oh.
And so
nice.
they take the table because it's in our backyard and they're walking out to their car. And as they're walking out to their car, I'm walking out with them and I'm carrying 2 chairs. And I can only handle 2 chairs at once.
yeah, you're very
I'm
weak.
very weak. I'm very weak. So I'm
But
carrying.
I'd make them do it all themselves. I wouldn't
Yeah.
even bother.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't help at all.
Okay. So I'm carrying 2 chairs.
If they're paying me to get rid of it, they're carrying everything.
And then they're like taking forever to try and load this in their car. It like won't fit. So then I bring 2 more chairs. 2 more chairs. Eventually I bring all 8 chairs out for them.
Where's the boo?
What's he doing?
I left him inside with the dogs to try and like keep
That's
the dogs.
crazy. He's like,
He was in
it
the
would
middle
be
of
the
eating
opposite.
a burrito.
I would be the one carrying the chairs, and my
Yes,
wife would be with
obviously.
the dogs. I wouldn't want Haley carrying the chairs, especially around people we don't
Yes.
know.
Yeah,
Dealing
he-
with strangers with money. And
He's
I'd be
just
like,
sitting
And yeah, and
inside.
carrying the chair.
Role
He's just
reversal is
sitting
wild.
inside.
Well,
crushing
I
a
told him
burrito.
to. You know me.
Well, he's eating a burrito right
He
now.
was. He
Did you,
was-
are you going to rub his feet after he's done with the
No,
burrito?
he was
I don't want
mid-
to put him out, you know?
He was mid burrito.
I had a hard day.
And I was having a salad, so I figured my salad would save. So I just told him, if you finish,
He
watch
was
the
eating a
dog.
burrito in the middle of the day.
And
What a
actually-
No,
good
it
mom.
was dinner.
And actually, opposite. I feel like you don't want to let a salad sit with dressing on it.
Yeah,
The
because it
dressing
gets
was
all
on the
soggy.
side.
Like, you could reheat the burrito.
The dressing was on
You
the
know what I
side.
mean?
Yes,
you know
I
I
do.
dipped my fork
Also,
in the dressing.
it's gonna
Oh,
take
what an asshole.
it's gonna take a couple of minutes to take these chairs out. They're not gonna be out there so long the burrito freezes.
Okay, it was my call. I told him,
We know.
you chill,
Yeah.
eat a burrito. I'm going to go do it.
I'm sure he
should-
put up a fight. No, I'll go.
No, he didn't.
No, let me
he,
do it.
no, he didn't put
Let
up
me
a
do
fight.
it.
I started moving the chairs as I'm doing them. I'm having the thought that you guys are having. Why didn't I tap in the hubby? Why aren't these?
I'm over here eating a fucking burrito watching you do it.
Why?
And he's probably like judging how you're doing it,
Yeah.
like commenting.
Only
Why is
2,
she
huh?
doing it like
Only
that?
2 at a time.
Yeah.
And so I move all the chairs. I'm kind of pissed about moving the chairs, whatever. So
I mean, it's your call.
I know. I just started doing it, like, whatever. So, okay, great. Time to wrap this thing up. Like, I'm going to leave everything out front. You guys load up, and I'm going to go back to my salad inside. And so, okay. And that's when the guy looks at me and says, do you take Venmo? And in the world of OfferUp, it's pretty much, it's cash. Like, you show up
really?
with cash.
Really?
At
You
least
can't do
in
Venmo?
in my
wrong with
experience,
Venmo?
you show up with cash, and if you're not going to show up with cash, you clear it before you get there. You go, oh, do you have Venmo or Zelle? Are you okay with that?
Yeah, I'm not familiar with any of that. I guess you do run a risk because what if you said, no, I don't have Venmo?
Yeah.
Right. And then what is he going to
Yeah,
do? He's
I
already
guess that
loading
makes
my
sense, but
table in his car.
I wouldn't
right?
have a problem with it. I mean, Venmo is basically cash, so.
Right.
Yeah.
So when he says, is Venmo cool? Yeah, that's fine.
All right.
So I pull up my little QR code thing. You know, he scans it. Okay, great. And then I go back inside to my salad.
Well, you wait to get the money, right?
And as I'm inside waiting for my salad, I have my phone right there because it's taken them a while to load up. They're still going to be out there for like another 10 minutes.
But you don't leave the product until you get paid.
So I'm sitting there, Eddie, watching the phone going, okay, I'm going to, like any second now, it's going to ding and show me my Venmo alert.
Yeah, Venmo goes through right away.
Right. So I'm waiting for it. And it's not coming. And it's not coming. And they're still out front. They're still out front. It's not coming. And my husband goes, well, should we go out there?
No, he didn't say that.
No,
Should
but-
you go out there?
I know what he meant by
Yeah.
we.
Yeah, he was
we
meant
means me.
burrito.
We means me. He's probably done by now. He's complaining
so you
about
have-
how full he is.
Yeah.
And then you have to clean up his plate for him, right?
True.
Luckily, it was just a wrapper.
Wipe his mouth.
I don't wipe his mouth. I don't wipe his mouth.
She takes a napkin, licks it, and then
Oh, gotta get that one piece.
Yeah.
No, it's only when he has a spot that he doesn't realize.
Oh boy.
And so it's not coming through. And I know in my mind, like, you should go out there and say something. But I'm like, you know me, I'm also very non-confrontational. And so I feel like if I go out and say something, it's like accusing them of not paying me, right?
Well, you just say I haven't got the Venmo yet. Did you send it?
Right.
That's not that bad of a thing to say.
No.
I know.
You're selling something. It's a two-pronged process.
Yeah.
Somebody's got to pay you for it, Sky.
Right. And so
Why are you so scared?
as me and the hubby are talking
Scared of
Or
about
send him.
should I
Yeah.
go out there, that is when they drive away.
Okay. Well, you
What?
deserve this then. This is
Yeah.
your fault.
I wouldn't pay you.
So
So then you pick
gonna
up your
steal?
phone and you call him right
So
away.
I'm checking, nothing. And then probably about 20 minutes after they left,
20 minutes?
I'm like,
Don't you send an immediate
I've been
text?
scammed.
Text. I
I've
would
been
send a
scammed.
I'd
text
call
saying,
right away in case they were like in the air. I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah.
Something right away.
Right away.
Well, all
Like
I
you
have
can't leave without
is
paying.
to communicate with them through OfferUp. So I send a message through OfferUp saying, hey, haven't got your Venmo yet. And as soon as I send that message through OfferUp, a warning pops up on OfferUp saying, be aware of any scams besides using cash. Like they're basically telling you on OfferUp, if your message has the word Zelle in it or Venmo, they're going to alert you and warn you ahead of time.
Okay.
And so I'm like, I totally got fucking scammed. So I send her the message.
that's what you get for trying to sell this piece of shit to you.
Karma caught up to her.
Yeah, that's it.
I send her the message saying, hey, haven't got your Venmo yet. Just, still waiting on it. And then I get the pop-up saying, warning, warning. And then I wait. 10 minutes go by, 20 minutes. And then I finally tell the boo, like, we got scammed. That sucks. Like, learned
Well,
our
it's your own fault.
lesson. Like, I shouldn't have walked away
Yeah.
until the Venmo went
Gotta
through.
get that salad though.
But no.
Well, you could have been out there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And then the burrito is you could eat it anywhere.
Handheld device.
You couldn't carry that and just wait
Walk
out
out
there?
there?
Oh, he wouldn't have walked and ate and talked. No, he would have had to go out there and leave it, and then I'd hear how it was cold and
You
whatever.
just supervise.
So I accept that we've been scammed. He accepts we've been scammed. And then probably 2 hours later, I get a message back from this woman being like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. We forgot to do the thing. And then
What?
sends me the $100.
Wow.
Like what?
Wow.
You forgot?
I mean,
So, but felt like an idiot for that time because I know it was
Well,
fully
'cause
on
you-
me.
'cause you are,
I
yeah.
let
Yeah.
them.
No, you are
I,
an idiot.
I
No,
let
it's
them walk
definitely
away
true.
with the
Right.
product
It's
without
definitely-
paying.
it's like walking out of a store and not just walking out with your goods.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to pay first.
Right, right. But
Yeah,
I,
you don't stand outside.
You're
to make
the
sure.
store.
I know.
Yeah.
I wanted to trust in them, and then
Are you out of your mind?
I felt like I got scammed.
Guy,
and
you
I
never
hated
trust
people.
anybody.
But they came through. They came
A
through.
wise man named Stone Cold Steve Austin used to say, DTA,
That's right.
don't trust anybody.
That's right.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah. How do you
All
feel
right.
about that? You and Stone Cold.
Okay.